Okay guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make a Lichtenstein inspired artwork. He's very iconic, and I'm going to make a piece of artwork featuring my favorite Avenger, Iron Man. So I'm going to do an Iron Man inspired piece of artwork. I'm going to show you what Lichtenstein work is like. So Lichtenstein is known for this very comic book style type of, they were screen prints and paintings. And I don't know if you can tell, but can you see that the colour is all made up of really small dots? So typically he has these thick black lines which outline everything, and then he fills in all the colour using these dots. So he was known for this style of comic book style drawing, painting, screen printing. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do today. We're going to recreate this Lichtenstein type of masterpiece. And like I said, I'm going to do one featuring Iron Man because he's my favourite Avenger. So start with a nice clean piece of paper. Get yourself an image that you like and grab yourself a pen, a pencil and a rubber. Okay, to start with, you're going to need yourself a pencil and a rubber. I'm going to sketch out my Iron Man. Now, just like I normally would do, I'm looking at the shapes that this picture is made out of. So I'm going to start with the top of his helmet, and it's quite square on the sides, and then it kind of rounds off towards the top. So I'm going to copy that here. As it comes down past his eye, it tucks in through his cheekbones. That's what I'm doing here, and that's the front of his visor. I'm sorry to all you fans out there that prefer Captain America. I hate Captain America. I think he sucks. Iron Man is definitely my favourite. So this side wings out slightly a little bit more, as you can see in the picture. So I'm going to wing it out and then curve it in, just like so. Here I can see he's got a couple of lines which make up where his visor opens at the front. And from this bone, this cheekbone line, I'm coming down here to meet that part of the mask. Same on this side, it's about here. It comes down about here, more or less. Here. And it goes up and around like so. Cool. So you can see that I'm just very roughly sketching out the visor, or his helmet I should say. I'm not going to be too detailed about this at this point. I'm just roughly sketching in what I need to. I can always change it, it's only pencil. When I come on to doing the thick black lines is when I want to be really precise about what I'm drawing. So having a little bit of a leeway in this part is probably going to be helpful because, you know, when you're drawing you always make mistakes. I always make mistakes. I'm not perfect. Sometimes it doesn't go very well, and I need to rub things out. That's just normal. So here, quite square at the bottom. What else have I got? I need to map out his eye lines. So his eye line is from section here, see? So about there, so one runs from here to here, and then runs up over, and it takes down that piece right up there. Cool. From here, wait, that's it. So his eye line is so curved, so around, so about there. Yeah, you have to size. You can't have this alignment, and you want to try to alignment. So every alignment size is easier. A little more stressful for me, so make sure it's alignment ahead, and alignment. Yep. Cool. And start to see bits coming together. So like I said, I'm just going to start a small snip up. You don't have to do that all. I'm not sure that's section probably tells the story. Okay. Just have fun. Cool. Cool. Here, so this section in here goes up around here's that piece. Cool. Let's put his so these. Oh, yeah, this one here. So just like this. It's going to have a wide. Cool. Okay, so far I'm happy with this already. Just put in his visor eyes. Okay. So some shapes are not easy to make out. You might have to use a little bit of your imagination. So you can okay, so I'm this so far. I'm just showing how this that I want to add in, just to make it look kind of more that way. And you start by something and then we'll start a bit. So that means there's shapes, such as this one at the top here, and like shape, and this around so far this way. Okay. There's my Iron Man mask. Doesn't look like much from this angle, I know, but I'm going to go in and outline it now with my black marker. Okay guys, so that's what it looks like without any colour in it. It came out pretty well. I was pretty nervous about drawing in front of you guys, but as you can see, it's come out okay. So the next thing we're going to do is get some paint and start filling it in with dots. Okay guys, so I've got two reds. I've got like a really bright red and then a slightly more like kind of palish reds that I'm going to use to fill in the red. You can either use some cotton buds that will create a nice dot, or you could use the end of a paintbrush or something that has a round end. If you're going to use something like this, you maybe want to have some kitchen towel to the side that you can just rub some excess paint off so it doesn't get too messy. If you're using cotton buds, this tends to soak up a bit of paint, so you should be okay. You can use paint if you want to. If you don't have paint, you could use a felt tip marker and you could dot the end of the felt tip marker on to make your dots. You're going to see me do this in extra fast motion, and I'm going to fill in the red for you and the yellow and the blue, and then ta-da! I'll show you what it looks like at the end. Okay, so here we go. Okay guys, there's the red. Let's give him some eyes. And now for the yellow. There you go. All finished. Okay guys, there's my finished result, my Iron Man Lichtenstein. He came out pretty cool, I think. I might even add a speech bubble, have him saying, "I am Iron Man." Maybe that's an idea. Okay guys, there's my final artwork. I added an explosion in the background. I looked at some Roy Lichtenstein paintings online and I could see that they had this cool speech bubble, so I had to put his iconic phrase in there. They also had these cool flames coming out of a car that said "Wham" on one. That's the one that's actually in the tape. So I added that in too. I think it turned out pretty cool, huh? I'd love to see what you make with your Roy Lichtenstein inspired artworks. So whatever you make, let us know. I'd love to see it. Hope you had a good one. Get creative. I'll see you next week.